Hello, welcome to Famous People channel. In today's video, we are going to know about a person who lived in the Three Kingdoms period. That person is extremely talented and outstanding, mastering all things in life, varying from military, politics, and education to foretelling, weather forecast, and technique invention. He is none other than Zhuge Liang. So let's find out more about him. Zhuge Liang was born in 281 in Jinan District, Shandong Province. His family had maintained achieving fame because his grandfather, his father, to his uncle are all mandarins in court. Until his turn, the reputation grew even bigger and bigger when Zhuge Liang had become the prime minister, the highest official position in the Zhuge dynasty. Because the king was still young, he is the person who supervised all affairs of the country at that time. Furthermore, his older brother, Zhuge, is a big mandarin in the Dongwu dynasty, and his younger brother, Zhu also followed his grandfather to become a big mandarin of the Zhou dynasty. His cousin, Zhuge Liang, is a magnate of Gaowei dynasty. In short, in the Three Kingdoms period, his family was very powerful and all held important positions in three countries. Even though this family were extremely outstanding, Zhuge Liang still stood out the most. However, in the beginning, he had chosen to become a farmer and lived a life of a recluse, but not choose to become a mandarin like his brothers. It was not until Liu Bei appeared and came to his house up to 3 times asking for his help that Zhuge Liang officially joined the political road. At the time when Liu Bei asked him to become his advisor, Zhuge Liang was just only 26 years old. Zhuge Liang is considered as a unique perfect person of Chinese history because of not only having a wide knowledge but also a profound understanding of many different fields in life. Regarding military talent, he offered Liu Bei a strategy, being an advisor to Liu Bei and helping him to increase his power and take over a third of China. Then Liu Bei ascended the throne and created the Zhuge dynasty. Zhuge Liang used a lot of strategies to make the enemy frightful and strongly admire him. As Zhuge Liang was so exceptional that when he passed away, Sima Yi had to have a henchman search for Zhuge Liang's political documents with the aim of learning from it. Regarding political talent, when Liu Bei passed away, he continued to let Liu Shan ascend the throne. Zhuge Liang is a very strict person. He always seriously punishes those who commit a crime, no matter that person is a magnate or a soldier. Besides, he is also very clear between punishing and rewarding. In spite of being a relative of an offender, that one who has talent is still being appointed to an important post. Furthermore, Zhuge Liang centered much on developing agriculture as well. He got people to build dams, increasing the productivity of agriculture. Thanks to Zhuge Liang's integrity, rectitude, talent, and conscientious, people all showed a strong admiration and respect for him. It may be interesting to you that Zhuge Liang is also a genius in inventing techniques. He was the first Asian person to invent a hot air balloon. But hot air balloon at that time was not used for people but for exchanging military letters only. A record of historical books also noted that he had invented a kind of golden machine, which is able to ride people through muddy places easily. He also advanced a kind of crossbow that can shoot out many arrows at the same time, with higher precision and further length in comparison to the old version. A firm wooden self-locking lock was also invented without needing the use of nails or glue. Not only techniques devices, but Zhuge Liang's thought is also very creative. He also created 3 classic strategy plans that there is no one can solve until now. The giant chessboard was also invented to help soldiers entertain and develop their intelligence. In order to have an outstanding talent like that, apart from inborn ability, Zhuge Liang also had to try to cultivate himself a lot. According to the records of the Three Kingdoms, Zhuge Liang had come and asked Pan Dagon to learn many times before he was adopted. It's Pan Dagon that set a nickname, Gulong, for Zhuge Liang. Frankly speaking, Zhuge Liang's talent has contained a lot of controversies because there are many people who suppose that his ability just reached a good level, but is not so excellent like what was recorded in the historical books. The character in Zhuge Liang in the book was built exaggeratively to make the story become much more appealing. The evidence was that after Liu Bei passed away, that Zhuge Liang continuously lost the battles. And because of that reason, Zhuge Liang got sick as being too worried and sorrowful, and finally passed away in 234 at the age of 53. Before death, he asked people to bury him at Dinjun Mountain at the battle, but not in the capital city, because he wanted to be an idle example for wrong soldiers. He accepted to die in the battle like that to encourage those soldiers' spirit keeping fighting. He also said to soldiers that in order to avoid theft in grave digging, don't plant any trees or build any grave to mark. However, according to the record, people still built a grave for him, but they disguised it by building many other graves that look like the original one around. So after that, there've been no thief digging in the grave, but because of that, people haven't known which one's real in many same graves like that to worship. But no matter what, Zhuge Liang has become legendary thousands of years later. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, let's like and subscribe our channel. Goodbye and see you later.